Hi and welcome to the channel. Now this is a totally different video, even though I've got this here. You've probably seen another video. This is about earthing, the earthing issue I had with this Marantz before I actually done the recap. This sits on the side, I bring it in now and again. I pretty much know what it sounds like, and I thought I'd bring it back on, play a few CDs before I do the recap, just to refresh my memory of how it sounds. So hopefully I can do the recap, bring it back and give you a contrast difference. It'd be nice just to press a switch and do that, but that's not feasible whatsoever. After putting in like whatever 10-15 caps, whatever it is, that's not going to happen. So I thought I'd refresh say the sound signature, how it sounds, and as soon as I turned it on, this kind of like hum coming out of the speakers, not that loud, but it was there, and this kind of motorbike ticking over. Now it's quite low, but it was there, you know what I mean, it was there. Unfortunately I haven't captured that on videotape or anything, so I can't tell you about it, but if you was about 1 metre away, 2 metres away, you wouldn't hear it like you with me. You would have to get up with your ear fairly close to the speaker to hear that. But it was there, you know what I mean? It wasn't there before and it suddenly appeared. So I had a little, I took the lid off and that, had a look around, started tapping around my old screwdriver, upside down kind of thing. Don't do that yourself, but just something I do, just to see if there's any dry joints or anything like that, and nothing seemed to appear. And doing so, I do touch the chassis as well. That kind of acts as an earth-ish, and it did tone down a bit more. You could tell the difference between me doing that and taking it off. Like I say, you have to have fairly close to the speakers. You have to be about 1/2 metre or so away from the speakers, but you did have to do that. And a bit more mucking about, put it all back together and everything, and still I couldn't clear that fault. So I do have a look around on the internet now and again. It's not always the case of trying to find the fault yourself, because that can be time consuming. If someone's already found the fault, that's great, because it's going to put you in the right direction. For instance, I've got a tape recorder out somewhere. It's over there, a Tascam tape recorder that wasn't working. And I thought, I'll just nip on the internet, and straight away I found the fault. I'll bring that into another video, and that saved me a lot of time. And it's something that you may never ever find where the fault is, and someone else has. It may be something you've never thought of, kind of thing, you know, something obscure or something, you know, you just haven't thought of, and they've sussed it out. Saved the time, go and have a little look. And that's what I did. And I come across this chap here who does quite a lot of fault finding. I put him at the bottom because I completely forgot his name. And I'll leave a link down below as well. If you go over to that video, you can hear what I was hearing. Like I say, it wasn't that loud, but it was, it was there, and I wanted to get rid of it. So what he's done there, he's nailed it down. I think he's changed a few diodes there as well in the power supply. I didn't do that, but he narrowed it down to this is probably an earthing issue, and he kind of brought an earth because it's got quite a few tappings here on the circuit boards. There's quite a few taps where wires earth go down to the chassis, that kind of thing. Quite a few screws. Hopefully I took a picture there. Quite a few screws on the chassis there. Earth leads going to, etc. So yeah, he's tightened all them up nice and tight. I think he resoldered pretty much everything, and he did change a couple of diodes, and that kind of cured it. So I thought what I'll start off doing first of all is actually all the joints on the circuit board. I'll resolder all them, make sure there's no dry joints there. They're all in nice, nice connection there. And also I tightened as hard as I could all the screws down on them, and a few of them were, kind of got half a turn on them, kind of thing, maybe 3/4 of a turn on the screw. So they weren't all fully tight, and pretty much tightened up every screw I could kind of see around the chassis to make sure the old chassis was connecting up nicely, like there's a nice, no resistance anywhere, kind of thing. Anyway, turned it on, and that had cured it. So just having a little wander about. So even though this bloke's done it, I thought I'd bring it and let you know that I've had a similar problem with this amplifier here. And just in case you've got an earthing issue and you haven't come across this bloke, well worth tightening, before you start everything. Make sure, especially like this one here, it's got a lot of, like I say, these kind of wires coming off the circuit boards going down to the chassis on tags and that. Not all amplifiers are like that, but this one is. And if you've got something like that, the more of these kind of like leads going everywhere for this thing, they're all relying on it, a good contact. And one of them just not having a proper contact somewhere can kind of mess all the others up and give you this motorbike kind of ticking over sound. That was a bit weird, like ticking over. It seemed at a certain, I don't know if it was 50 hertz, but it was at a frequency, it was constant ticking over, and that and that's got rid of it. So just a short video there, really just to show you that you know, have a look round, and if you've got a fault with this amplifier or another amplifier, you know, check all the earthings everywhere. Hopefully that may solve the problem. Okay, that's it. Just a very quick video. Like I say, the problem I had here that I fixed didn't take me long after watching that video. It took me about 5 or 10 minutes just to do a bit of soldering and tighten a few screws up, and it was done. So that's great. Then I could get on with the recap.